Face it, nature is freaking weird, and today we got 9 of the ugliest, nastiest, and most terrifying animals ever created. Warning, you can't unsee what you are about to see. And before any animal lover gives me a side eye, it's not my fault these things look like this. First up, we have the hammerhead bat. Now, I'm not sure if it got its name because its head looks like a hammer, or because its face looks like it got smashed by a hammer, but either way, this guy is straight up ugly. Hammerhead bats mostly eat fruits and live in Central Africa, so they probably don't pose a direct threat to you, but they could carry Ebola, and that's never good. And these beauties also have a wingspan of 38 inches. That's over 3 feet for all you mathletes, which is terrifying if you ask me. So if this thing flies in your house, you have 2 options: run or move. Next is the blobfish, and this guy is just a wreck. It has a large nose, droopy face, and it's the consistency of jello. And I know it doesn't look like it, but this thing actually has bones, which kinda surprised me. This one could arguably be farther down the list, but as you will see in a second, the list only gets worse the further down you go. Then we have the pacu fish, and I genuinely fear this guy because evolution literally took a bite out of the ugly pie with this one. At first, a pacu fish looks normal, but that's only until you see it at a photo op, because this fish has something any normal fish shouldn't have: real human teeth. So if you're going to say cheese, I'm out. That doesn't even come close to this next one. Okay, so this thing is called a horseshoe bat. It's weird, it eats insects, and it lives over in Europe, Paris, and Tokyo, so relax. But if you take a closer look, its nose looks bashed in, like it got hit in the face with a horseshoe or something. And for those of you who are in the mood, these cuddly creatures have human lips too. But don't let these guys kiss you, even if you're into that sort of thing, because these cuddly creatures have a high chance of carrying coronavirus, and it's the strands that are highly contagious. That brings us to the marabou stork, and I hope that I'm saying that right. Now, I don't really think I need to explain this, but I also kinda do. But these things are absolutely terrifying. They look like someone shaved a bird halfway and just gave up. Then they gave it a questionably anatomical chin and a flesh tumor on its back. They mostly live in Saharan Africa, but one of these birds actually took shelter in a Florida zoo bathroom once because, well, it's Florida. Now, these fuzzy-legged spawns of Satan are called funnel web spiders, and I know they may not look that big or scary, but they're on this list just because of how terrifying they are and the damage they can do. First, they take you out in 15 minutes after being bitten, and their fangs can literally tear through human flesh. But that's not the worst thing about these Aussies. Their venom is more dangerous to humans than any other primate, so this thing is literally designed to end people. Just when you thought nature couldn't get any worse, it does with this thing. They're called lamprey eels, which is ironic considering they're more related to parasites than eels. Lampreys can literally latch on to any animal, and it's known for sucking out the blood until a fish dies, killing up to 40 pounds of fish or more at a time. And now we have this, thing. It's a naked mole rat. And I'm not going to lie, it's kinda terrifying to look at. Now you might be thinking that if it had hair, it probably wouldn't be that bad. But that's because you didn't know they have a very weird behavior. You see, they have a queen that gives birth to 30 or more pups at a time. Not bad, right? Wrong. Unlike other colonies where the queen gives birth to her children, these creepy things actually inbreed with each other, siblings or not. Also, they kidnap other mole rat children too. Next up is the star-nosed mole, and if a xenomorph from Aliens was crossbred with a normal-looking animal, you'd probably get this guy. As their name suggests, this thing's nose resembles a star with about 20 different points, but other than that, the rest of their body is actually pretty normal, and they have really bad eyesight and are extremely fast, which doesn't make for a great combination. They also use the nerves on their noses to find worms underground or to sniff out to find water. I'm not really sure how that's possible, but somehow they do it.